boss few hours ago as Tinubu is finally trending at the moment. You know, Tinubu is trending based on the fact that he arrested minors on August protest and all of that, based on the fact that they flagged Russia flag in course of the protest, and they arrested these children for more than 3 months now. Many of them are growing, many of them their skeletal system is already showing in the custody. Now, Atiku and Obi and others have finally stormed Aso Rock. They sit down in the front of Aso Rock. They say if Tinubu refused to release the children, they are going nowhere. Everywhere boss few hours ago, Kasala boss. Tinubu couldn't come out of Aso Rock in shame because a lot of people have come to the understanding that Tinubu is the worst thing that ever happened to Nigeria. He's even oppressing the children and all of that. Now, let us stay connected to the end of this video. You will hear from the son of Tinubu, you will hear from Peter, you will hear everything that is happening. So if you can share this video, just do well to share it. Share it on various social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like it as you're watching it. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to Laju TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with Laju.
Hello my great wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, for those of you that are new to this platform, just do well to click the red subscription button appearing on your video screen, and as you click it, click the notification bell icon and announce it so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. Kasala boss few hours ago is not a small play. Tinubu is on the run right now. I've missed the fact that VDM, Very Dark Man, showcased the children that Tinubu actually arrested in course of the August protest. You know, in course of August, there was an Endbadgovernance protest where a lot of places were shut down in the northern part of Nigeria. A lot of Northerners came out in their minions. They said, no, enough is enough. The rascality, the shenanigans, and the criminality of the government cannot continue because there's hunger in the land, there's hyperinflation in the land. People cannot afford to eat 2 square meals in their houses, and all of that came out in thousands because these Northerners in question, they voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They put their lives in the line, but now these same people are going hungry and they dying of hunger every day. They can't even afford to eat 1 square meal in their houses. And now Tinubu arrested good numbers of them. They arrested thousands of them in Kano, in Zaria, in Kaduna, and all of that. They arrested a lot of Northerners and they kept them in custody till now. These children are still in the custody. They arrested minors. It have never happened in the history of any country. It is only a heartless person that can arrest minors that are under 18. Now the lawyers of Tinubu came out and made known to the general public that the people that Tinubu arrested did not, they are not minors, that they have wives and children and all of that. But this is a very terrible lie because as far as the children are concerned, we have 14 years old, we have 13 years old. Is it 13 years old that is a married man and married woman? These are lies from the cabinet and the lawyers of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They are giving us lies. They're trying to gaslight Nigerians. They want to put these children in jail. They want to put them in prison. They charge them for treason, and treasonable felony is an offense under the law that is punishable by death or by life sentence. And these are what they trying these children for. Now Kasala boss few hours ago, Peter Obi said if they fail to release that children, he sat down in front of Aso Rock and outside with Atiku and outside with Kwankwaso and all of that. All of them sat down in front of Aso Rock. You will see the video in this very video. I will play you the full video. They said if Tinubu refused to release the children, that Tinubu's son will come for it and all of that. You will see everything the way it goes. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share this video, just do well to share it. Share it to the social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like it as you're watching it. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You know, the son of Tinubu is out there campaigning and doing everything possible to become the governor of Lagos State. The father have ruled Lagos State for many years. Now the son is now coming up again to come and rule Lagos State, as if Lagos State people, they are slaves in the highest order and all of that. They are slaves to the family of Tinubu and all of that. Now the son of Tinubu is doing everything possible to become a governor, while Tinubu is arresting people's children, putting them in custody for more than 90 days. Now they spend 94 days in custody just because they came came out to protest, just because they came out to say that they're hungry, just because they came out to say that they want a better life, just because they came out to say that they don't want bad governance again. Now these children are now suffering in custody. They are not being fed well, they are not being taken care of well. Look at them, the way they're smelling and all of that. Many of them are even living inside feces, pooks and all of that. That's what will be happening. And now they brought the children out to try them for treason, and you will see the way these children look. I will play you the full video in this very video. A lot of people shed tears when they saw these children. Many of them have become skeleton. Children that are fat before have become skeleton. You will see show in this very video. Now the lawyers of Tinubu are coming out to say that we should disregard the fact that these children are children, that they are not children, that they are married men, and children of age 14, age 13, age 12 is among them, age 15 is among them. Are those ones the married men that Tinubu lawyers are talking about? Now Peter Obi and others have shut down everywhere. They said if Tinubu failed to release those children, Tinubu and his cabinet will go for it. They said the son of Tinubu cannot be out there contesting to be a governor, and Tinubu is in there arresting people's children and putting them in jail, trying them for treason. Treasonable felony is a very terrible offense. Just because these children flag. Do these children have good access to school? Did Tinubu don't increase tuition fee of institutions and all of that? Did they not increase tuition fee of people in school and all of that? Did a lot of people don't drop out now? The same people that they increase their tuition fee, the Northerners that cannot even afford to eat 2 square meals in their houses before, now they increase their tuition fee. They don't have good access to education. Nobody to orientate them about the flag that they flung and all of that. Now they are still the one they want to charge for treason and put them in life sentence or pie them. That's what want to happen now. A lot of youth are saying that Tinubu should do well to pie them. Tinubu and his cabinet should do well to poof the children. Let's see what will happen in Nigeria. Now you will see you in this video. I want to play you a video now, and I bet you when you watch it, you're gonna cry for Nigeria. You're gonna cry for children in Nigeria, and you will hear from Tinubu's lawyer the nonsense that he came out to say to the general public. You will hear from the human rights activist lawyers and all of that. Then you will hear what will happen, the revelation that came regarding this whole thing that Tinubu did and all of that, what he's doing at the moment, the revelation that come with it. You will see everything. A lot of Nigerians saw this revelation, they saw everything, they shed tears. Everybody is moving in panic now. So if you can share this video, just do well to share it, and if you can't share it, just like it, let it go viral, let a lot of people get to see what is coming to Nigeria. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Why should children, why should small children, why should they spend 93 days in police custody when they should be in school? And the government can arrest 10, 12, 13-year-old and keep them in custody for 93 days. But the government has not been able to arrest Yabelo 6 months after. Is it not a parody of some sort that we have 2 separate countries? One country for the rich, one country for the poor. Our laws are very clear. It's 48 hours. The police are in breach of the fundamental rights of these children. So we are not going to delve into the substance of the issue, which is already before the court, so that we will not make remarks that are subjudice. But what we are saying, very simple. Yaya Bello, 6 months later, has not been arrested. But you arrest our children. You keep them in custody for 93 days. These children, they are already looking like they have kwashoko. They are malnourished. You understand? Then you cannot keep them in custody for this long. This is the reasons why our rating in the Human Rights Index is poor, is bad. You understand? The Tinubu government should discontinue the charge. We make a passionate appeal to the AGF, you know, Baba Latif Fagbemi, that he should discontinue the charge. He should take over the matter and discontinue against these children, so that the children can return back to school. And the Attorney General of the Federation has the inherent powers to take over this matter under Section 174 of the Constitution, that Baba Latif Fagbemi should take over this matter and discontinue the charge against the children. I cried in open court because of this grave injustice that has been done to these kids.
Talk, you die. If you don't talk, you die. Yes. So we'll talk and die.
Give clarify what's about. Generally important.
While we were in court this morning, and shortly before the plea of the defendants, mainly underage children could be taken. Some of them who were looking quite malnourished, who were looking quite very sick, started snooping in court before the Honorable Justice Egwuatu. Justice Egwuatu, upon seeing the fainting of these young persons of school age, had to stand down proceedings abruptly. We had to rush some of these young children to the clinic within the facility of the court for them to be resuscitated. Some of them are still receiving treatment as I speak to you in the clinic. These young persons has been arrested since the 2nd day of August 2024. Over 3 months, they've been left without clothing, without housing, without proper care. They are looking very malnourished. As you can see the videos that are flying around social media. They were kept at the Kuje Correctional Center and at the IRT, the notorious IRT at SAS Abattoir. IRT now, that is where they are kept. At SAS Abattoir. Now, this is the facility that has held our young children who should be in school that are being kept by this government over allegations of attempting to overthrow the president. The question now comes to how can a 12, 13, 14-year-old boy who is looking very frail and malnourished attempt to overthrow the president? That is a matter for another day. But we have filed an application contesting and challenging the powers of the courts to try these young persons. And this objection is founded on very solid foundation. The Constitution of Nigeria in Section 18 vests on the government the responsibility of educating young persons. The Universal Basic Education Act and the Children and Young Persons Act vest upon the government the duty to educate its younger ones. Section 2 of the UBEC Act mandates the government to provide education for its young persons. Free, compulsory education for all young persons. Unfortunately, young Nigerians have been arraigned in court today on a 10-count charge of an attempt to overthrow and overawe the government of Nigeria. They have been granted bail. We will strive hard to meet the bail conditions if we can. The conditions are quite neck-breaking. It is like giving bail with the right hand and taking with the left hand. We will strive and do our best to perfect these conditions. But if we cannot meet the bail conditions, we will come back to the courts and seek for a variation. Because we have shown that these are young persons who are hungry. The essence of the protest of August 2nd is to end hunger in the land. And we saw them in court today, looking quite malnourished. The problem persists.
Well, what actually happens? It's okay, thank you.
No, this is the week. Go ahead.
What actually happens today is that the 76 defendants were brought for arraignment who were alleged to have participated in this violent uprising against the government in Kano State. What actually baffles me today is that a matter of a sovereign national interest, a situation where a youth of this particular country would organize themselves into a violent protest, calling on an outsider to come and take over power from the government of Nigeria. Otherwise than by constitutional means, this situation will never be tolerated.
So give us the details of the ruling.
What actually happened? The details of the ruling is that the matter has been adjourned to January 24 for the substantive hearing of the matter so far. And the court has graciously granted a bail on a very, very stringent conditions, which they are to be remanded in Kuje correctional centers, while others are to be remanded in the Boston Trading, pending the hearing of the substantive charge.
Thank you very much.
But the point I want to make, I just want to make a point, please. These people have been in lawful custody of the police for a considerable length of time, and none of them exhibited any sickness. But unfortunately, they were instigated by lawyers. Yes, Garba.
These boys that we brought to the court today, all of them are adults. Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the real suspects standing trial in this case. These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of a democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you? You go back home and sit. Everybody is enjoying their fundamental rights. Nobody is abusing their rights. Everybody is enjoying free movement, and everything's are moving fine in the country. These boys only for no reason. They started protests, violent protests with the flags, foreign flags, Russian flags. Haba, is that what we want in this country? Don't mind the Defense Council. They will always say something to tarnish the name of Nigerian police. It's not true. In my own case, we filed charge against 43 defendants, and all of them were produced to the court today. All of them are adults. Forget about what they are telling you, that they are small children, this and that. Ask the Defense Council, do they truly know the suspect they're defending?
I want to understand something. The first set that were arranged this morning, were granted 7 million.
I am not in that first case. My case is the second case. My case is the suspect, the defendants there are 43.
From which state?
So don't ask me about any case that I'm not involved. My name, I am Rimam Somte Ezekiel. I'm the Chief Superintendent of Police.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Depending on the location where you are watching me from. I come in peace, and this is a message to Mr. President. I was just coming from like 6 to 7 states from Nigeria. Sir, what is happening in Nigeria is beyond what you can imagine. I'm telling you, sir. And I came back with tears. I was not happy. That is what led me to revelation. People are dying, Mr. President. People are dying. Try, if you have anything to do, address Nigeria right now. Please, before it gets out of hand, address Nigeria. I came back with tears, and I'm still on the mountain now. And heaven opened my eyes, and I saw a deep revelation that has to do with Nigeria. I saw angel, not one, not 2,000, coming down from heaven, and there's a fire coming out from their mouth. And I say, what is this? He said, this angel, they are rebellious angel that can enter youth. And what brought them down is the tears of elderly one, is the tears of old one, is the blood of innocent that the wicked one are shared because of what Nigeria is passing through. I'm begging you, address Nigeria. I'm begging you, address Nigeria. Say something right now. Maybe it's your cabal, maybe it's people around you that is telling you that Nigeria is good, Nigeria is bad. I'm sending this message. I saw those angels coming down, and what happened? They are rebellious angels, and they will enter youth. They will soon enter road and be doing a lot of things that can make you to command soldier to be killing them. And as their blood is touching ground, you will find yourself in a situation that will not be able to control. It's better you do something now, and please pray for mercy for what has happened and address Nigeria before it's too late. I'm telling you, before they will begin to stone your family, stone everybody. I'm telling you, this is what I saw. There is a rebellious angel that are coming down because of the tears of elderly one. Address Nigeria, tell them what you can do and tell them what you cannot do. Give them a new hope that will make them to begin to come before this thing get out of hand. I'm telling you, sir, please, this is a warning from God. My name is Prophetic Emmanuel Olukai Odiogushe. Please do something, address Nigeria. I'm coming from overseas state now, and I'm share money tired. In fact, people are dying. I'm telling you, please do something before it is too late. I'm begging you. God bless you. I'm praying for you, and I'm praying for Nigeria, and God will still continue to help us address Nigeria before it was too late.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. Now it's becoming very obvious that Tinubu is the worst thing that ever happened to Nigeria. Tinubu is the worst president that have ever governed the affair of the country before. You know, this is Tinubu that arrested minors, that arrested children for protesting against his government and all of that, just because these children are hungry, just because these children cannot afford good life in their own country, just because these children cannot afford food in their own country, just because these children cannot gain good access to education. He arrested them for more than 3 months, more than 94 days now, and these same children are engaging in pain in custody. They are engaging in hunger. Starvation is ongoing in the custody now. You can see the way their skeletal system comes out. You can see the video that I just finished watching. You can see their skeleton. We are counting their bones outside. You can actually count the bones in their chest, just because they were not being fed well in the custody, just because they were not being clothed well. Nothing is happening. Now these children are being charged for treason. They tried them for treason. That's what is happening, and these children are saying that they want to go to their house, but they refuse to allow them to go. Now in the constitution of Nigeria, you can only put people in custody for not more than 48 hours, but some children are in the custody for more than 3 months. That's to tell you that Nigerian security operatives have breached the fundamental human right of these children and all of that. They have breached their right, and nothing is happening. I remember that in other country, the Nigerian police force will be sued, but in Nigeria, nothing is happening. This is the worst country that I've ever seen in the history of any country in the world, and Tinubu is the worst president that have ever happened to Nigeria. Now the children of Tinubu are doing well. The son of Tinubu is doing well to contest as governor in Lagos State after the father have governed Lagos State from 1999. Now the son wants to govern Lagos State again, as if Lagos State people are monkeys and baboons and all of that. That's what is happening, and the children of another person is being arrested and held hostage in custody and all of that, just because they came out to protest. Can Tinubu's son be arrested for more than 3 months in a custody? Those are the questions that Nigerians should ask themselves. Now, is there any law for the rich and another law for the poor? That's the question out there. Can they really arrest any child of Tinubu or any relative of Tinubu, not even the direct children of Tinubu, any relative or extended family of Tinubu, and held the person in custody for more than even 24 hours, and everywhere will not shut down in Nigeria, but they can arrest someone else's children for more than 3 months, and the lawyers of Tinubu are coming out to gaslight Nigeria. You can hear everything that the lawyer of Tinubu actually said in this very video, gaslighting Nigerians that the children are adults, that they are married men, they have children, they have wives, and they have all of that. Now you can see where all these things are coming from. Do you really see the video of these children yourself? Do you watch the video? If you do not watch the video, go back to watch the video. The children that the lawyer of Tinubu is saying that they are adults, that they are doing well, they are married and all of that, you can't look at them again. These children are 14 years old, 13 years old, 12 years old, 15 years old. They are minors. These children are minors, and when they ask them their age, when Very Dark Man asked them their age few hours ago, they mentioned their age. Very Dark Man was shedding tears just because they pulled these children, they dragged them out of their parents' house, and they put them and held them in hostage in custody just because they came out of flung flag that they did not even know anything about. These flags are being flung by adults in the northern part of Nigeria, and the children saw what the adults were doing. That's why they followed up too, and that is what is happening. And a lot of the children did not have proper education to know that there is what is called treasonable felony. They did not have proper education in the northern part of Nigeria. Now it is the same Tinubu that increased the tuition fee of institutions all across Nigeria. Now when you increase the tuition fee, how how do you expect the children to gain access to education? That's the question out there. Now the same children came out to flaunt flag and you arrest them for treason. This is a very, very pathetic thing for Tinubu to do. Now they say Tinubu should release the children within the next 48 hours. That if Tinubu did not release the children, everywhere will shut down in Nigeria, because the same Tinubu protested against Jonathan for 3 months in Nigeria. Nobody put him in custody for 3 months and nobody even arrested him at all. That's the question out there. But the same person in question did everything possible to arrest minors, and it have never happened in the history of any country before that minors have been arrested, arraigned, and charged to court for treasonable felony. And the same treasonable felony in question is an offense under the law that is punishable by death or by life sentence. Now, a lot of people are actually saying that should Tinubu poof the children and put them in life sentence or thereabout? If he wants to put them in life sentence, he should put them, let us see. And if they don't want to put them in life sentence and they want to poof them just because they flown Russia flag, he should do it. Let us see. Now you can see the prophecy that man actually gave regarding Nigeria. He said he's still on the mountain, and all the actions that Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his cabinet are actually doing, that everything is going to result to what he saw in his revelation. And he said he saw angels coming out and descended from heaven, and fire coming out of their mouth, and all of that. You heard everything. They said they are rebellious angels to rebel, and they're going to enter Nigerian youth and all of that, and they will rise against the government of Tinubu. That's what the man said. Now, if you don't listen to it well, go back and listen to it well and drop your opinion in the comment section on this video. Just feel free, say your mind, drop your opinion. As I'm gonna dedicate that for you, and sure you follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body, day for you. Pastor where they lie on top, be pastor. For LAJUPOG watch TV. Pastor where they back, where? Politician where they do pass me, self. Corrupt leader, all the while you waiting for church. All as LAJUPOG watch TV.